One of Africa's least known predators could quietly disappear if no urgent attention is undertaken.
And the impact is really massive because when we estimated in 2019, in 12 months, how many African golden cats got killed in snares. We estimated 80 cats. But now this is a big story. 71 of those were caught unintentionally. So that was Bwindi, Echuya, and Kasoya Kitomi.
For a species that naturally occurs in very low numbers, continued loss and threats can be devastating. For years, conservation efforts across Africa have focused mainly on protecting wildlife through law enforcement and protected areas. But for conservationist Badru Mwezi Mogera, saving the African golden cat requires something more, supporting the people who live closest to the forests.
I am a trained biologist, so I may know a lot of biology about the African golden cat. I can know the fecundity rate, I can know the prey, I can know the breeding season, I can know all these things. But all that knowledge will not actually save the species. And that's not only for the African golden cat, it's true for all the other species. Because at the end of the day, when you talk about threats, it's not the biology that is a threat to the species. It is human beings.
Through the Mbaka community-based organization, communities are being equipped with alternative sources of income and food. The goal is to reduce dependence on bushmeat hunting that threatens wildlife populations.
There could be several, but the key drivers of hunting in our data, it was the need for money and the need for animal protein. So it is with knowledge that we've been able to design our interventions. We call them interventions. And one of them, we call it livestock for bushmeat. So we have established these livestock seed banks. Now a seed bank, the way it works is that we give you a female reproductive animal or livestock. It could be a pig, it could be a goat, it could be a sheep. And then you raise that animal so that it's able to breed and give offspring. When it gives offspring, you get the first female offspring, you give it to your nearest neighbor. So across the species range, we've been able to establish nearly 6,000 of these livestock farms in the 19 countries. I think in Uganda, there are around 2,000 livestock seed banks we have been able to establish within Uganda across those 13 protected areas.
An initiative known as Conservation Pesa has already helped nearly 2,000 families diversify their livelihoods through small businesses and savings schemes.
We call them VSLs, but they are basically members of the community. They come together, we give them a small amount of money, and again, small amount of money, like nothing crazy. And then they're supposed to grow that money as loans or as savings. And the money they collect goes back into the community to support themselves, but also to support the conservation of the African golden cat.
And in an innovative twist, healthcare has become part of conservation. A mobile dental clinic now offers free treatment to communities living near forests, creating direct links between human well-being and wildlife protection.
We bring smiles to the communities. In the literal sense, because we bring dentists to these villages, and then they are able to give free oral health care and dental treatment to these communities in exchange for their support for conservation. So far we've been able to give this service across the species range. I think there are around 4,000 people who have benefited. I think around Bwindi it's around nearly 2,000.
As pressure on Africa's forests continues to grow, conservationists say protecting lesser-known species like the African golden cat will depend not only on science, but also on empowering the people living alongside wildlife. For Badru Mogera and his team, the mission is clear: ensuring this hidden predator does not disappear before the world fully understands it. In Uganda's forests, saving a species may begin with changing lives, and for the golden cat, that change could mean survival. I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV, EcoTalk.